Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Loise's Kitchen. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for joining us once again. If you're new here, welcome. Here we make amazing, simple, delicious recipes. And so for today we are going to be making caramelized vanilla popcorns. And the reason why I said vanilla is because the essence that we're going to be using is vanilla. However, feel free to use any essence that you have. If you have pineapple, if you have strawberry, whichever that you have, please feel free. If you do not have any, do not worry. You can do away with the essence because that just gives it flavor. So we'll go straight to our ingredients, and our number one is the star of the dish, which is the popcorns. This is 125 grams of popcorns. Then we have 2 tablespoons of vegetable cooking fat, and then we have margarine, 1 tablespoon. We have 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then we have vanilla essence, and then we have salt to taste. That is during the cooking process as well as when we are in the process of caramelizing it. And then we have baking powder. You can use any brand. So we'll go straight to our cooker so that you can start the cooking process. There are different ways people usually make their popcorns. There are those who use the microwave method, and there are those who use the pan method. So we're going to do both just to show you guys, and then you can use the method that you're most comfortable with. So welcome guys. So we're going to put our vegetable oil in here and mix in, making sure that the popcorns are well coated. Then I'll use just a pinch of salt. And again, make sure that also is well mixed. So I'll use half of this for the pan, and then the other half we'll use in the other method. So all I want is just to show you both methods, and then you guys can choose whatever you prefer. So right now the fire is on high. Then as soon as it gets hot, that's when I'll reduce the fire. So I'll cover this so that I can trap the heat, and I can see that the oil is hot. So I'll reduce the fire so that once they start popping, they do not burn. So they've started popping and the fire is on low right now so that they do not burn. Then as they pop, just make sure that you turn them so that the ones that are at the bottom can come to the top, and it encourages the process to go faster. And the process reduce your fire completely and let it cook with whatever heat has remained in the pan. And I think by now we are done, so I'll just put it off. We're now going to put these ones in the microwave. I'm going to show you guys how to make them in the microwave. Remember, if you're doing this with kids, or if your kids are doing this, just remind them not to put metallic objects in the microwave. So you can put in a microwave friendly plate, and then place it on the glass. Just remember that this process is a bit messy because the popcorns usually come out from the plate and on the glass, so just make sure that the glass is clean. So I'm just going to start the process now. I find the microwave method cleaner, so to say. So as you can see, I put 1.3 seconds and they've already started popping, so we'll give them some time. And usually this method is easier. I find it easier because all you need to do is just mix whatever you need, put it in the microwave, and it's done within whatever period of time it will take. Unlike the pan where you really have to be careful not to burn. So the microwave method time depends with the quantity you're using, and it's better to do little portion by little portion, and as they get done you can add more. Then also to remove whatever is cooked, and then to stir in again with some oil, and then continue popping. But this was surely faster than the way we cooked on the pan. After these 30 seconds are done, I'm going to check. So we managed to get this much from the microwave, and you can see that it's quite well done. You can choose to use whichever method that you're comfortable with. So we're going to use this pan to cook the caramel. So I'll just empty this here. We'll put our margarine. Butter tends to burn, so the fire is on low. All I just want is for it to melt. And then we put in our sugar. These are 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to stir in. The margarine can be well mixed. So guys, as you can see, the sugar has melted. We are looking for this amber color, golden light color. We don't want it to burn, so this is the color we want. So at this point, I'll put my baking powder and mix in. The baking powder gives it that reaction, that chemical reaction which makes it stick to the popcorns, as you can see. And at this point, I'll put a few drops of my vanilla essence and put off my fire. Whatever heat the pan has is sufficient enough to cook it, just so that we don't burn our sugar. Now at this point, I'll now put in my popcorns. I'll put half of this quantity and mix in. I'm just making sure that the popcorns are coated. Caramelized popcorns are usually very, very sweet. I don't know how you guys usually prefer to flavor your popcorns. Just be careful because the caramel burns, and you can see that even to the bottom of my pan the caramel is off. So, and remember at this point the fire is off. You don't want your caramel to burn because it tastes really bad when it burns. So at this point I'm going to remove this from the pan. So I'm going to take I've taken a foil paper and put it on a tray. This is where I'm going to line the popcorns, and I'm going to show you guys how. And then remember we had used half or 2/3 of the quantities in the pan, and there's a reason why, and I'll show you guys. So as you can see, the popcorns are stuck together. So we're going to let them cool, and then we're going to separate them, and then I'll show you guys the next step. So at this point they are cool, so you can easily detangle them instead of eating them when they are stuck together. So this is just to separate them, so that at least when somebody takes a bite, they're able to take a good bite. So I'm just separating them. Guys, remember that if you don't like using processed sugar, you can use honey. Feel comfortable to use any sweetener that you prefer. The reaction should and is the same to give it that caramel effect, and you will get to enjoy this recipe. And personally, I prefer mixing this with the uncaramelized ones, but for this particular recipe, this is what I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to put them in this dish and we are going to enjoy. But if you don't like a lot of sugar, you can do as I do, and you can opt to mix, just so that when you bite one which has caramel, then the next bite is not so sugary, so to say. And we will empty this. This is a really nice snack, especially at this festive season where people are breaking for Christmas. And even if you're just 2 people in the house or many of you, this is something you can get to enjoy, watch a movie, and just enjoy yourselves. So here we have our caramelized vanilla popcorns, which look and smell very nice, and they are amazing because I had a taste. They are crunchy. The caramel is well done, and you can feel the vanilla essence quite well. Please flavor with any essence or flavor that you have in the house, and let me know in the comment section what you think and how you flavor your popcorns. Otherwise, have a nice day or evening, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.